We put the HK SL9 by Elite Force to the test in this edition of the Gear Guide. Most sniper rifles are a one-trick pony. Aim, fire, reload, repeat, keep going. Well, sometimes you need more than that when things get hot, and that's where you want to look at an AEG sniper, and that's where the SL9 steps up and shines. At first look, it's a 45-inch imposing rifle. This thing is big, but don't let the size fool you. It's actually pretty darn light, only 7 pounds with the bipod detached. And that lightweight comes thanks to SL9's mostly polymer fiber construction. And if the length is a bit too much to handle, also, you can take out the stock and cheek risers and dial this thing in to your size. But no matter what length you pick, you get that 344mm rail on top to put optics on, and it's just begging for them. Speaking of length, the SL9 660mm inner barrel runs all the way to the end of the integrated mock suppressor for some serious accuracy, plus it has the power to back that up, clocking in at 430 FPS with 0.2 gram Elite Force BBs in our tests. Now, before you freak out and go, that's pretty hot, it does have the Aries quick change spring system, so in a few minutes you can pop that spring out and put a field legal spring in if it's too hot for where you play. Trigger response was also really sharp and crisp thanks to the electronic trigger system, so follow-up shots are a breeze. But this thing, well, it has a bonus feature. It has full auto. So we figured, hey, let's grab a box mag, throw this thing on and see what happens, and you get this fantastic support rifle. And the electric blowback is so much fun when laying down full auto fire. We were actually clocking in at around 15 rounds a second on an 11-1 20C LiPo with the electric blowback feature engaged. So this thing is putting down some sustained fire for when you really need to keep heads down. Make sure you use a high cap because the included 35 round mid cap will only get you about 2.5 seconds of sustained fire. But in our test, we were able to use KWA and Aries brand G36 mags, and both of them fed flawlessly. Now, we did have one complaint in our test, and that was accuracy was a bit low. We found out that was because of a bucking installed at the factory didn't quite meet standards. We gave Elite Force a phone call, they shipped us out a brand new VFC bucking, put it in, and accuracy went through the roof. We were actually very happy with the results. And if you're not, they're actually sending that VFC bucking to the retailers when they order these guns, so you're not gonna have to worry about having to deal with that. Just make sure to ask your retailer if that bucking's been installed first. So, bottom line, if you're looking for a gun that really does pull two roles, a sniper and a support weapon, this really does fit both actually surprisingly well. Give a hard look at the HK SL9 by Elite Force.